Hi, good morning, everyone. I am Naveen Agarwal. I am Assistant Vice President at GSTN and I look after e-Invoice module. Today, I am here to briefly take you through a small video tutorial on auto-population of HSN-wise summary data from e-Invoice into Table 12 of GSTR-1. So what I intend to do is that I will quickly take you through this functionality, giving you a brief overview of what this functionality is, followed by a step-by-step guide where I will tell you how to use this functionality, which is followed by a demo. And lastly, we will conclude with some of the key important information that a user should keep in mind while using this functionality. So let's get started. So what is this functionality? This functionality will auto-populate HSN-wise summary data from e-Invoice into Table 12 of GSTR-1. So currently in Table 12 of GSTR-1, user is required to report HSN-wise summary of the invoices from the invoices which you have reported in GSTR-1. And what we did is that all those taxpayers who are enabled for e-invoicing and doing e-invoicing, we have created this summary at the back end and has provided a functionality where you can auto-populate this summary directly from e-invoice. And we have also ensured that you have a HSN-wise summary in an Excel format, which you can download for your any other manual reconciliation if required. Another important thing that need to be kept in mind is that the auto-population logic in table 12 is similar to the same logic used in other tables of GSTR-1, and that is the auto-population happens for the current period only. Lastly, it need to be kept in mind that this functionality is compatible with the offline tool, and you can download that Excel, and that Excel can be used to prepare HSN-wide summary in offline tool. Now, let's see step by step how to use this functionality. So, what do you need to do to use this functionality? It's very simple. You need to first log in into the GST portal with your current GST portal login ID and credentials. And once you have logged in into the GST portal, you will see a screen which you are currently seeing now. Then from this screen, you need to navigate downwards and click on Return Dashboard. And once you click on Return Dashboard, it will take you to a screen where you can prepare your GSTR-1 in online format by selecting the financial year, quarter, and the period. And then you click on Prepare Online. It will open the GSTR-1. And here in this screen, you can see you are able to see different tables of GSTR-1. To use the auto-population functionality for table 12, you need to click on the table 12 tiles which you are currently seeing highlighted in red. And once you click on that, you will see a screen something like that. And here we have introduced two new buttons to facilitate the download of HSN-wise summary in table 12. So we have given two functionality in this. First functionality, which is highlighted in green, is that once you click on download HSN Excel, you will be able to download HSN-wise summary as prepared for e-invoices in an Excel format. And we have given this functionality so that you can manually reconcile any of the data regarding HSN. And the second button which we have given is import HSN data from e-Invoice. And once you click on this button, you will be able to auto-populate all HSN-wise summary data from e-Invoice in this table 12. And once you click on this button, system gives you a warning. The warning is that this functionality will overwrite any of the information which is already written in table 12. Suppose you have manually added some of the information in table 12. In that case, this functionality will completely override that thing and will freshly auto-populate the data in GSTR-1. Next, you have to keep in mind is that if you need to add anything manually in this functionality, the same thing need to be done once you have completed the auto-population. Please don't add any data in table 12 of GSTR-1 before you have completed the auto-population. Otherwise, it will be deleted by the system. And once you have given the permission for override, this is how the auto-population will look. And this data is based on whatever data the system has auto-populated in other tables of GSTR-1 from e-Invoice. So this is very simple functionality, and I will quickly show you how the Excel part works. And in this case, once you click on the download HSN Excel, this is how it will get downloaded in your browser in an Excel format. You need to click on it and it will open in Excel format in your system. And you can use this Excel for other reconciliation or to use the same with the offline tool. I just want to emphasize once again that this Excel is compatible with the offline tool, which is provided in our portal for preparation of GSTR-1. So now let's quickly see the whole process through a small demo, and I will guide you throughout this process. So this is how the demo is. You need to log in into your portal with your login ID and credentials and enter the CAPTCHA. And once you do that, you will be able to log in into the system. You will see the screen, navigate to return dashboard and prepare GSTR-1 for the current period or the period for which you want to auto-populate. So auto-population logic, as I highlighted, is based on the current period. You need to keep that in mind. And once you navigate to different types of GSTR-1, you need to navigate to table 12 tile, which I am doing this right now. Once you have navigated to table 12, you need to click on import HSN data from e-Invoice. System will show you a warning, accept that warning, and within a minute or two, you will see all your data is auto-populated. See, we have auto-populated all of your HSN-wise summary data from e-Invoice. I am again emphasizing is this auto-population is happening from e-Invoice. So any taxpayer who is not enabled for e-invoicing will not be able to use this functionality. And same thing, you can use it to download HSN-wise summary in Excel format. You click on the Excel button, and this is how beautifully the HSN-wise summary auto-pop is available for download in Excel format. And this Excel is again, I want to highlight, is compatible with our offline tool. So this was a brief demo of how to use this functionality. And now let's go and see what are some of the key important points that users should keep in mind while using this functionality. As I've highlighted, that auto-population in table 12 is a facility provided for the convenience of the taxpayer. Therefore, I will always suggest you that whenever you are using this functionality before submitting any data in GSTR-1, you must do a final reconciliation with your own data, so that if there are any errors or omission, same can be manually corrected. So this is very much important, and I will again highlight, as I have emphasized this previously during my this video tutorial, is that any manual reconciliation or any manual entry into the table 12 should happen after you have auto-populated all the data. Because if you have added any data manually before auto-population, at the time of auto-population, all other manual entered data will be deleted by the system. So this is one important thing to keep in mind. Second thing you have to keep in mind is that if you have a large number of invoices and you are auto-populating HSN-wise summary, in that case, system may require 2 to 3 minutes time to auto-populate. Okay, so that is another important thing. Third thing is that this functionality uses e-Invoice to prepare your HSN-wise summary. And if you have missed any invoices, in that case, that data will not be part of the HSN-wise summary. And in that case, you need to ensure that you reconcile your data before submitting table 12 data, which is auto-populated by the system. So this was some of the key important point I will suggest that you should keep in mind. And we have highlighted this point in the FAQ sections in our portal. You can see the screenshot of that, which is currently on your screen. And so these are the same point which I've highlighted previously. So please keep this in mind while you are using this functionality. Lastly, we have, if you have any issue or you have any queries, you can go to any of our social media accounts and you can post your question there and we will be happy to help you out. So this was a brief overview of the functionality, and I hope that this functionality will aid the taxpayer in faster filing of their returns and compliances. So thank you so much for tuning in today.